My name is Sarah Stern. I founded EMET more than 10 years ago when I realized that no one in the Washington foreign policy establishment was prepared to responsibly convey the truth, the EMET. I refused to allow myself to just sit back and watch as DC policy shops perpetuated the narrative of Israel's enemies.
Is the founder and president for the Endowment of the Middle East Truth, Sarah Stern.
With all due respect, I have a few questions for the man who occupies that large White House on the other side of the ellipse.
Trying to separate the evil Iranian regime from terrorism is like trying to separate heat from a flame or light from a candle. It cannot be done.
Please know that I'm deeply honored that EMET has named me a Speaker of Truth this year. And I deeply appreciate EMET's efforts to communicate the truth about the threats we face in the Middle East region today.
We're committed to ensuring that Congress receives the EMET, the truth, about Israel, the Middle East, and U.S. foreign policy towards the region. I believe that one of the reasons we're successful at what we do is because of the relationships that we build with members of Congress, senators, and their staffers. We have one-on-one meetings about 4 to 6 times a week on Capitol Hill. We cover a broad array of topics from Palestinian incitement to violence to battling the intellectual seeds of the BDS movement on campus to the pursuit of justice for U.S. victims of Palestinian terrorism.
An America that I grew up in has never been a country that's looked on to evil and done nothing about it. We've always been at the tip of the spear. We have always led the charge against evil. That's what our history is. When the world has needed aid, or when the world has needed help against some sort of oppression, America is who they turn to.
What makes EMET so unique on Capitol Hill is our Capitol Hill seminars. EMET holds seminars on the Hill at least once a month for staffers, members of Congress, and the public at large, featuring such speakers as former Ambassador John Bolton, former Ambassador Jim Woolsey, General Michael Flynn, among others, that provide perspectives on the Middle East that staffers do not regularly receive from the mainstream media. I'm proud to say that we're the first and only pro-Israel organization that annually honors those courageous Muslims or people who hail from the Arab or Muslim parts of the world that have risked everything, sometimes their very own lives, to speak the truth about radical Islam and the nature of the worlds from which they hail. These are dire times for the United States and for the State of Israel. Islamic terrorism is a growing threat to the United States and to Western democracies all around the globe. And at the same time, the mainstream media continues to perpetuate the narrative that Israel, the United States, and Western democracy are the root causes of global instability. That is why EMET's work is more important now than ever before. I'm pleased to invite you to join us in our mission to challenge the failed foreign policy paradigms that have predicated so much of our policy towards Israel and towards the fight against radical Islam, and to spread the EMET, to spread the truth about Israel and its courageous struggle to survive and how it has managed to thrive as our one reliable, stable, eastern outpost of Western democracy and the rapidly imploding Middle East. Thank you very much.
Those are leaders. Those men
Have any intention whatsoever of keeping
Israel's enemies truly are America's enemies.
It's a pleasure to be with some of Israel's most stalwart friends.
Like police officers or firefighters, will those people serve?
Anti-Semitic paradigm of policymaking. It is a paradigm that is predicated on the notion